A look there at the home of the Giants. Beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
And striding into the plate is an Alameda native, Jimmy Rollins. And we are set for baseball from San Francisco.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Morse is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
First pitch on the way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
Center fielder, Angel.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw over by Utley, one away.
Batting second, second baseman,
Brian Song will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Buster Posey will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Ryan Howard will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Ryan Howard.
Overrated. Overrated.
And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. One and two now to the former MVP.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Marlon Byrd is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Dominic Brown will get his first cuts here. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Carlos Ruiz.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Grounded to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Cody Ashe will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and it'll be up to the left-handed hitting Tim Lincecum to extend the inning. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And Lincecum offers it that one and misses, and he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Philly. Pablo Sandoval will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And Lincecum will start him with a good changeup for strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And here's that unique delivery by Lincecum as seen in show motion. You can see how he arches that back and really drops that right arm straight down behind his leg. That helps him make his pitches much more difficult to pick up.
Hunter Pence will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And a sharp slider that time by Lincecum at strike one.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled straight back. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Well, he battled him about as long as he could out there. It's tough when you're forced to protect pitch after pitch after pitch. And in the end, a good fastball here finally wears him down.
Brandon Belt will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. We've played 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Austin Jackson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Let's go, Giants.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way with the fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And out of here! Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Career number 247, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Ryan Howard will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Philly. Steve Johnson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. fouled straight back. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, one away.
0-2, you know that changeup's coming. You could pretty much set your watch by it, but he can't wait it out.
Angel Pagan will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Brian Song will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now a swing and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Ashe will make the catch to retire the side. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. He's got a 3-1 lead. Marlon Byrd will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Pitch on the way. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
The left fielder, number 9.
Dominic Brown will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time. Ball one.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and two strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Cody Ashe will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Come on, Giant!
And that's too high, ball 2.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
That's heading for the hole, and it'll indeed find the hole into right. He's 2 for 2. It's a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Tim Lincecum will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Phillies leave a couple, and it's still 3-1. Buster Posey will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's Lincecum back to work now as jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Michael Morse will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Pablo Sandoval will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. Hunter Pence will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that. And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Brandon Belt will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. The former MVP Jimmy Rollins set to get things going when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants 1. Jimmy Rollins will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. You've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives him a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Austin Jackson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yusmeiro Petit is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Chase Utley will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Rollins leads from second. Now the pitch, and this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one, as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. And he is in there with a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Ryan Howard will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Utley, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. No one out with a runner at second. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Morse has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he misses with it 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Get that batter up.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their third run of the inning.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
There's a drive out to left center field. Morse and Pagan are over there, but it's going to get all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Carlos Ruiz will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now for Brown, he's able to increase his doubles total up to 26 now. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But fortunately, no advance. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Pence is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Brandon Crawford will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
One, 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike 1. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. On the ground to third. Great play to spear it. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, let's keep our eye on him all the way down there at third. This ball's hit hard, but look at him take that little stutter step and then sort of stab at this ball, and he winds up snaring it and then getting up to make that good throw to first.
Angel Pagan will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Lincecum readies another 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Brian Song will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Javier Lopez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Cody Ashe will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Pagan is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Tim Lincecum will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Pence is right there, 2 gone. Jimmy Rollins will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Morse will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-1. Buster Posey will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Chopper foul. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2.
Now you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
Here we go.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to have room to put this one away rather easily in the end, and that's the first out. Michael Morse will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Lincecum's next pitch will be number 75 for the afternoon. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Pablo Sandoval is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Austin Jackson will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard hit toward Crawford and caught by him at shortstop. A laser that time, but a wind up with nothing to show for it.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch. But he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Chase Utley will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Hard hit towards center. Pagan is there, 2 gone. Ryan Howard will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants 1. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Brown will look this one in for out number 1. Brandon Belt will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and a high chopper. Up with it is Rollins. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Gregor Blanco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants leave 1. George Cantos will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Marlon Byrd will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
Pagan is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Angel Pagan will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Jackson comes on now and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Brad Lincoln is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Go, Brian!
Here's Ashe down at third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Chop foul down the left side. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Michael Morse will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail 6-1. Cody Ashe will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Cody Ashe.
Now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pagan is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. One pitch, one away.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Rafael Furcal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Rafael Furcal.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. Jimmy Rollins will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And this one is a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Jimmy Rollins. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Austin Jackson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Chase Utley will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Jackson goes, and a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it.
Hold the bat right here.
Full count now, 3-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Morse is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies pick up 1, courtesy of the... Al Albuquerque will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Albuquerque.
And this will be fouled away. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out. Brandon Belt will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Tim Lincecum in line for the victory should the lead hold for him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
No shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit.
He's probably kicking himself for not finishing the job right there with 2 strikes, but they're able to extend the game by at least one more batter. That's all you're hoping for.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Hector Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Aaron Loop will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Swing and a liner towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
And the big bat for the Phillies this afternoon belonged to this fella, Chase Utley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
First for the victorious
So that just about